Oh, fuck. Oh. So I've done it. I've gone and bought myself a 2012 R1200 GS Rallye version of the Rhino. Let's get her home. I've had this bike over a month now, and I've been having a great time riding it whenever I can, modding it, and filming pretty much everything I've been doing with it. For now, I just want to talk about the people who have influenced me in buying this thing. Now, in the same way that Ryan from Fort 9 influenced my purchase of my Ultra B, Adam Riemann here has influenced me on my purchase of this R1200. He has a soft spot for these bikes, which he calls Rhinos. His videos are epic. This is him tearing up a track in my hometown of Bright. And this is Adam and his mate riding on a track that I know pretty well in the Pilbara. I've also spent plenty of time with four-wheel drives in the Simpson Desert. The Hay River track, for instance, usually takes about 3 days to cover. Adam and Rodney here did it in about a day. The track there is no joke, and this dune here is one of the harder dunes, I reckon, in the whole of the Simpson Desert. Me and my crew got particularly familiar with the next dune, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, if you haven't seen Adam's work before, go take a look, link below. The reason I know the desert so well is I work for a tour company called Outback Spirit. For many years I've been a desert specialist leading tours on the Simpson, Canning Stock route and along the Bins track. It's pretty awesome out there. I've had my own share of adventures, I've seen lots of different setups out there in the desert and seen quite a few motorbikes out there having a great time. It's been the best job in the world, but I reckon it's time for me to do it on my own terms. No passengers, no crew, and no responsibility except for my own safety. I've done my homework, and this is the bike I want to take out there. I was lucky enough to ride my father's 08 R1200 GS last year, and I liked it a lot. Dad's owned a lot of different bikes over the years, and this has got to be a good one because it's the only bike he now owns. I was pretty intimidated at first, but you got to think, if Dad didn't think I could ride that thing, he wouldn't have let me. Growing up, we were very lucky. The first bike Dad bought us to ride was a little MX-80. Our next bike was a DR250. My little brother Jimmy was a much better rider and he went straight to Dad's TT350. The Vic High Country was our playground. These photos are of Jimmy on the DR. Digital cameras weren't quite there when I was learning. On my last day of high school, I muffed a big jump, scoring stitches in my chin. So I did something safer and left home and joined the army. I graduated, then got a job driving overland trucks in South America. While I was travelling and working overseas, I rode occasionally, riding what I could. My dirt bike passion was reignited riding this Tornado in Brazil. I rode the Latino XR250 again in Ecuador. Dad was visiting and we rode the bikes up as far as we could up the side of the local volcano. Dad was fast, he'd never stopped riding and he'd been doing track days at Phillip Island. Jimmy had bought a Thundercat as well and was doing track days in Tassie. It was when I got back to Australia that I landed that dream job driving G-Wagons on the CSR. Jimmy got a DR650 and rode it east to west across Australia. He put in some massive days to meet me in Wiluna at the start of one of my tours. Meanwhile, at our hometown, Dad had been developing his GS addiction. And now I think I've caught the same disease.
Well,
it's so good. Yes, even after this first ride on the freeway, I was really happy with it. So where to now? Look, I realise I'm probably never going to make any money out of doing this YouTube thing, but I do enjoy making these videos. The way I see it, it's a great way to preserve and share my memories. Rather than spending so much time editing, I'm going to strip it back a bit and just focus on getting out there, enjoying it, and sharing it as simply as I can. There's a long way to go before I can cross deserts on this thing. I've got to get my own skills up, and I've probably got to do a little bit of mechanical work on this bike as well. I'm going to finish up with this footage of me mucking around on the bike, turning traction control off, and it's the moment I realised how much fun I'm going to have with this bike off-road. Enjoy.
oh fuck. Oh. Yeah, rightio. Yes. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, it's not good.
One last thing, I'm going to call this bike the White Rhino.